Good evening and a warm greetings from NIT Kurukshetra. Good evening to all alumni of NIT Kurukshetra, particularly RECNITKA. Absolute pleasure to be with you this evening. Dear all boys and girls, as director of your cherished organization, I am very happy to interact with you during the auspicious months of Savan, having festivities of praying Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. We have celebrated Raksha Bandhan and looking forward to celebrate Krishnastami and Ganesh Chaturthi this very month with all the boys and girls of NIT Kurukshetra. Today we will also be launching Aditya L1, India's first solar mission, and we will also be playing cricket with our rivals for the Asia Cup League matches. We also very happily conduct all the festivals across the year-round calendar, and we also explain to the children about the importance of such festivities and how they enrich our cultural ethos and the traditions and culture that we follow. This also helps in understanding how we have created these festivals in tune with the changing hues of Mother Earth. Warm greetings and namaskar to all alumni and families of REC and NIT Kurukshetra. Let me thank Tajinder Singh Ji and Harinder Salbon, core members of RECNITKA, in inviting me and consistently updating and reminding me to be a part of the RECNITKA USA-Canada reunion. This very evening, that's the 2nd September, and the festivities continue on 3rd of this month. Very happy to note the energy of the group in connecting with each other and celebrating life with families now and then, reviving memories, singing songs while connecting to alma mater, showcasing the human side of extending helping hand in cases where there is a need. As the head of the institution, it is always a pleasure to meet you all, albeit through online mode. But we love to see you all at the beautiful lush green campuses of NIT in due course of time. I was also told that two of our old boys who are also faculty of NIT are also addressing this gathering today. Let me greet them too, who are currently donning the roles as administrators. Professor Somnath Sachdeva leading Kurukshetra University as Vice Chancellor, while Professor Baldev Sethia is heading Punjab Engineering College as its Director. Let me share yet another secret that your Director is also a faculty at REC Kurukshetra and is also an alumnus of this very organization. Not many are as lucky as I am, heading such a great institute where once I was a student and also as a faculty. In that light, I am also a part of this celebration of Old Boys Association. The list of accomplished boys and girls is very long, and it might take at least a week's time in continuity in even taking their names and their accomplishments. Such is the history of REC, now NIT Kurukshetra, which has crossed 60 years of its existence, celebrated its Diamond Jubilee year this very year, and now NIT has crossed its teenage, became an adult, and now matured as an old man of rich 60 years of experience, expertise, looking forward to the future with a lot of excitement, enthusiasm, and commitment in shaping young boys and girls to take up the current challenges, technological or otherwise, take up the challenges of safeguarding Mother Earth, in developing responsible future technologies, in developing sustainable, green, eco-friendly solutions, while understanding about one's own self and harmonious relationship of self with surroundings, truly matching with the slogan of G20, one world, one family, one future, which is termed as Vasudeva Kutumbakam, that we are all descendants of Vasu, and that this is one big family, a world family. We also must be aware that India is hosting the G20 summit in Delhi this very month. I know for sure many of you have wonderful careers, success stories behind you, and have served and are presently serving the world in various capacities such as accomplished engineers, managers, consultants, technocrats, academicians, country heads, entrepreneurs, CEOs, captains of industry, or in positions influencing the world order and future technological advancements. Some of you might have retired from active engagement with official positions, revisiting life, visiting places of interest. Having graduated from Kurukshetra, some of you might be in the journey of self exploration, indulging in meditative practices, pondering over the questions as to why am I here and the purpose of life. I know some of you indulging, including me, in singing songs, enjoying life. Some of you might be passionately revisiting building relationships, as is in the case of this reunion, or pondering over unfinished agenda, looking back to the past, or looking back and relishing old memories. We all have understood that life is a mixed bag filled with pain and pleasure in equal measure, and that the experiences we draw teaches us to evaluate and elevate oneself. And one thing we realize that time flies in a flick, and there is no point regretting and wasting time about our worries about future, our problems of past, and the belief that we are here forever and that our problems are never ending. What makes us young, being old, or remain youthful even at this old age is the set of thoughts you hold, be it positive or negative, either excited with the future, grow up with the excitement, or drag life, giving up, languishing under bitterness, finding fault with people, situations, self inflicting thoughts. The trick which makes us wiser is the thoughts of living in present moments, relishing them opens a Pandora's box, taking us to salvation. With the rich experiences expertise we gained, we have made the world a space of comfort, luxury, filled with fantasy, greed, chaos, working almost at a blind speeds, attaining speeds touching a fraction of a nanosecond. This mad pitch of progress made us evaluate our growth in terms of GDP and economies to become number one in the Committee of Nations. Our education system is also made a high pitch in producing machines out of men. Our yardsticks of progress, measured over the 5 to 6 decades, have depleted our natural resources, equity in the distribution of resources among all inhabitants of Mother Earth. We even polluted Mother Earth, polluted our relationships. We have seen declining human values and unhappiness all around. A stark pointer to this is the Sustainable Developmental Goals 17 document, which is a real eye opener of our progress and the need for a course correction. Probably these unions are momentous occasions where we relive the bonhomie, the camaraderie, the friendship woven around when we were shaping your future while at REC Kurukshetra. I believe our generations owe a lot to our forefathers in shaping our future, and equally we also have an onerous responsibility of handholding, giving back to the society and our children what we have learned in more than one ways. Many of us will agree with me that with the past pace of this life and movement in search of green pastures, we traveled away from our roots, cultures, traditions, relationships, even to the extent of our own mother tongue. Now is the time for us to revisit all of them yet again. Having said that, I am committed to serve our organization as the director. I believe God has chosen me to bring me back to NIT with a purpose. During the last 18 months, I passionately served to bring in positive changes. I wish to bring forward some more thoughts about drawing up plans to rebuild your aging infrastructure with new and modern green buildings, all hybrid classrooms, new ICT related courses at bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs. Maybe create online certificate programs which will cater to cutting edge technologies, classes on emotional, spiritual, and social intelligence, so on and so forth. All this will be with a huge investment cost of about 1500 crores. I look forward to your experience, global wisdom, and possibly some action from the alma mater in shaping our NIT to come up to global standards with your ideas and supports. I believe strongly it's a payback time. Having rich alumni base of more than 40,000, I have no doubt that we can raise our standard to become one among the world universities and make NIT Kurukshetra a world-class educational hub like Takshashila Nalanda of yesteryears. Like the active participation of alumni in the likes of many IITs, where few hundreds of crores are raised by the alumni in shaping the future course of that organization. Here is an opportunity for us at your doorstep to think in these lines. The areas of support I would like you to ponder over and look forward to is how do I network with all of you to win your confidence in bridging the gap between you and your organization, a possible alumni integration all over again. Can I reach out to you in creating an atmosphere which is flexible, federal, where each one of you share your experience and knowledge with the budding engineers either in offline or online mode at your own convenience? Can we participate in the activities of the organization to promote placements, provide employment, raise internships, mentorship, help in startups, create an entrepreneurship environment, industry tie-ups, bridge your own industry with your organization? Can I create a flexible mechanism where you help me in raising funds in areas of your own passion, such as supporting sports activities, clubs, confluence, tech spurda, individually or collectively? May I make an appeal to you for fundraising and creating endowments, for creating centers of excellence, help students financially for their upliftment? I commit myself that every penny that is invested by you in helping this organization to grow will be spent judiciously and accountable on all counts. Can I create a special home away from home for you so that you and your family can spend time with your own organization? Old Boys House, following international standards of stay, conference rooms, cafeteria, recreation, discussion chambers, so on and so forth, so that the facility can be utilized by all the alumni and also can be utilized for foreign connect with international institutions, so on and so forth. Can we together think of creating central facility, which is a multidisciplinary or a multi-purpose thing for sports and games, for conduct of cultural and technical festivals with the exclusive support of alumni? Can my alumni join us as professors of practice from industry, academia, and elsewhere, become mentors of the concerned departments or disciplines? Can my alumnus focus on achieving the twin objectives of grooming our next generations as holistic personalities who can face the world much more confidently and develop sustainable technologies for a safe and progressive world where gross happiness index could be a possible measure of prosperous nation? Just in case, if you want to reach out to me, my contact details are available on the website. I encourage each one of you to consider how we can give back to our alma mater the values of knowledge, perseverance, and community instilled by NIT continue to grow and to make a positive impact on the world. I just thought, let me share my thoughts with you this evening and from the core of my heart. And on behalf of entire NIT family, wish you great life. God be with you. Live your lives enriching your own capabilities and unravel the secrets of nature for attaining a state of bliss and happiness, which we fondly call as Sachidananda, the state of bliss. So have fun, refresh memories, have a great evening and a great 2 day extravaganza that you're all enjoying starting today. Jai Hind. Love you all. Thank you.